Hi friends, and welcome to this video. Today, one of my students asked me a question and that set me thinking. And because of that, I am making this video to share with you my thoughts on the question that my student asked. My student said that I have plenty of thoughts, plenty of matter on a particular topic. But when I start speaking English, I don't find the words. Thoughts are there, but words are missing. And because words don't come so easily, and he said that these thoughts will be there, and later on, when I think, I'll say, okay, then I should have used this word. So the word will come, but it will come later. It won't come when it is required. Now, what is this, and how can you address this? Because if you want to become a fluent speaker of English, then you have to have this continuous flow of thoughts, and those thoughts then are clothed in your words, and you continue to create sentence after sentence according to a particular structure, and you become a fluent speaker of English. So, I'm going to share with you some insights, some tips on how you could achieve this thing. Now, what you need to do is every day think about some of the crucial words in your area of expertise. If you are a student doing MBA, then you would have words from finance and accounts, you would have words from logistics and supply chain, sales and distribution, you would have words from HR domain, you would have words from analytical tools in management. So, jargon from all these areas would be part of your vocabulary. How to have a vocabulary that feeds you words at the right time. Friends, if there is a soldier, a shooting champion, or somebody who's learning how to shoot, if you give them an empty pistol, then what will happen? Nothing will fire. They will just be pressing the trigger and there'll be no bullets. So, this is what happens when you don't load your vocabulary in the right way. Now, if I'm carrying bullets like this, or even if I'm carrying a huge bag of bullets, it does not matter till the bullet is in the chamber. So, we are all carrying a lot of thoughts. We are also carrying a lot of words. All of us have a vocabulary, whether it is rich or not so rich. I won't say poor, not so rich. That is a different question. So, my dear friends, what will happen if I stand up to speak and I have not, if I stand up to shoot and I have not put bullets in my chamber, I have not loaded the magazine in the gun, no firing. I may have a room full of bullets. So you may have a 20,000 word vocabulary, but when you go and interact with somebody on any topic, on a particular topic, then if you do not find the words coming into the chamber at that time and then firing, then what's the use? And I'm going to give you the answer to this very critical question. The answer lies in your thought process and what you do between thinking and between speaking. Yes, there is one more step between thinking and between speaking. And friends, when you think, thoughts are helped by language, but thoughts are thoughts. Even without words, people have thoughts and feelings. So thoughts and feelings, they are there. But when we want to express them, we need a medium. That medium could be non-verbal. If I want to express pain, I'll do it in that way, without having said a word, without having uttered a sound. If I'm happy, I'll show. So this is a way of expressing. Now when I need to express using language, because then I can elaborate and explain a little more, so then I need to have one critical step which is missing in most cases. Nobody is going to teach you this step in any of the books or the videos that people put up, where they say you speak like this and you speak like that, and you stand like this and you stand like that, and you sit like this and you sit like that, and you use your voice in this way and in that way. I don't know. So I'm going to talk about that critical step and then leave you with it. That critical step involves structuring your thoughts. When you put your thoughts in order, so initially, I'm giving you the tip. Initially, before you speak on something, when you prepare to speak on something, create a small page where you're going to write down your outline. So there, structure your thoughts. What will come first, what will come second, what will come third, what will come fourth, what will come fifth, and make it a logical flow. And try to write down in points. I'm not saying write down the full essay. I'm not saying write down paragraphs. I'm not even saying write down full sentences. Write down the keywords for each thought point. The moment you have done this, what you've actually done is you have loaded your revolver. Now, if you have to speak, keep that paper or that card in front of you. It can be on your mobile device too. Use this as a guide. Then what will happen? You will not miss out on crucial words or jargon at a critical time. Why? Because you loaded your revolver. So without loading it, you're going to find that situation where I mean uh, you know somebody from the audience give you the word. Yes, thank you, right, yes, that's what I wanted to say. That will never happen again. Load your revolver before you fire, and this is loading. So that structuring and that ordering of thoughts with keywords, that's all. I'm not saying write sentences, paragraphs, nothing. Just this one thing. Start doing it. You will see amazing results in how words start coming to you. Why? Because you've loaded them. So start loading words now. And you'll never be found wanting whenever you are going to speak. You'll always have words. And then try to substitute these words. If you substitute words, your vocabulary grows. So I'll talk about vocabulary in another video. In this one, I'm going to leave you with these thoughts. Now, you will never say that how will I find words, because now you load up with words and you'll always find them. So all the best, friends. Thank you very much for watching the video. You may give your comments in the comments below. Thank you and all the best.